Welcome friends. In this video, we are going to discuss about Python casting. Very important topic, why we need casting. Okay. Suppose if you want to convert the data from one type to other type. One type means here we called as a int. Okay. Int is the format or int is the type which will be one variable or one data is declared. You want to convert it to float type. So how it will be work? So Python provides you three inbuilt functions like int, float and string. These three inbuilt functions which helps you to convert the data one type to other type assigned to the variable. So how these functions are plays different roles and how it works, let's see. So first of all, we know what is the casting. There may be the times when you have to specify the type of the variable, but this can be done by casting. Yes, okay. The type specify the type of the variable done by the casting. Python has an object-oriented language which uses a classes to define the data types, including its primitive types. Okay, so Python has an inbuilt classes. Okay, Python has inbuilt classes to define the data types including the primitive types. Fine. So Python is called as object-oriented languages and it uses the classes and define the data types including the primitive types. The primitive types here comes out the int, float and that string. These are the three types of constructors or inbuilt functions we are using to convert the primitive types to one primitive type to other primitive type. So int is the constructs the integer number from the integral literal, float literal to remove all the decimal parts, string literal it remove the whole number providing the string represents as a whole number. Fine. When you going to float, inside the float if you declare as a integral part or if you declare as a string part, okay, it is going to be converted to the float type. And when you are going to the string, it is wide variety of data types like string, integer literals, float literals, it is converted to the string literals. Fine. Now see through practical how all the constructors or methods, inbuilt methods are going to be work. Fine. So let's see. So here I am first going to try the x equal to int within bracket. Here I have declared 2.3. Okay, this is my data. Then print x. So what is the return? It is the return of int. Okay, the type, the value which will be assigned, that is a 2. The 0.3 which is a fractional part is removed. Then next x is equal to int within bracket we have to write here 2 3. Okay, this is the string form. Then when going to print x, it will return the integer form. Yes, it is return your integer form. Then another form x equal to int within bracket single quote I have write here 4. When it right click run the code, it will shows you, sorry, here I am not going to print here, print x. Fine. Then it returns you 4. So you understand how one type, that is a float string form types, are converted to the data to the int form type. Okay, this is the integer form of data. Now we go for the float. X equal to float with bracket I have to write 1. Then print x, it returns you in fractional form 1.0 or 1.0. Then another x equal to float 2.4, and when you are going to print it x, and it returns to 2.4. Okay, then next x equal to float single quote 2.3. Now it is string form, your data in the form of single quote within which is called a string form, and you want to convert it to the float form. Okay, you cast it as a float form. So when you are going to print x, so what is the return? 2.3. Fine. You understood how the type or data are present in one form and converted to the other form. Then now we go for the string. Okay, so first we have to write here 1, that's the int form, then print x, then run code and see here 1 is the string form is written, x equal to string 2.3, then it is going to be written, we are going to forget to print, then now I am going to print 2.3. okay, this is a string form, but here we are not showing you as a single quote or the form of string. How could you recognize this is the string? You add here type function, which helps you to know this is the string form. You understood? This is the show you string. The type is string. So here x is the whole the data, that is called a string form. Print x. Here x the data which are going to be shown here, that is the string form. Okay. So float int, then there is another which is general in the form of string, if you called as a string q. Print x, and it is generally, you know, that's a character q going to be print, and if the q is called also string or character. So you understand, you on the end stage when you're going to convert the string, many data to assign to the particular variable through string type or string casting. So here you make a confusion about is a string or not. If you add the type here the function, then you obviously understood how the particular variable is behave. It's a integer, it's a float, or a string form. You understand better. Fine. So these are the form how to convert casting. Fine. So we first see the int function, we then see the float function, then see the inbuilt string. By 3 functions which helps you to convert one form of data to other form of data. Means both are all are belongs to the primitive forms. Fine. So after that, if you have any doubt in your mind, go through the comment box, type there. Okay, if the comment I see, so that if there is any video going to be made through your comment, I in future we make the video. Please like, share and subscribe, follow the channel and click on the bell icon. When I am going to upload any video, you get the notifications. Thank you.